Hello, I'm Proclamation. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone's doing well. In this video, I'm going to be talking about slicing and dicing Reaper using the slice function. I had a person on my site, PDP, asking about the slice function that I did in my video, Sample Why I Choose Reaper as My DAW. And this slice function does come with Reaper. There is a issue coming up where you got two artists. They both use the same sample, but then one of them copyrights, the music they made with that sample. The two songs are different, but they use the same sample in the song. So when one of them do content ID claim, then the other one will get a copyright strike against them, and either the video will be taken down or they'll just won't get any monetization for that video. And we're talking royal-free sample loops or sample packs like Splice. It's becoming a big issue now. At least it's coming out more. For myself, it was several months ago on Instagram that the Music Entrepreneur Club brought it out. It was DJ Payne One who addressed this situation. A couple of months ago, it was Venus Theory. Lately, it was Tatro. He did one a couple of days ago. And so it's getting really important that when you get samples, that you alter those samples so that it can't be claimed against you when you post music online. Now, I don't know how that affects DistroKids and other thing, but content ID strikes seems to be happening in YouTube a lot. We're going to try to pick a drum loop and then we're going to splice it to make it different. Well, here, we'll start with this one, because it's more important for me to show you the example. Oh wait, there's one other thing I did wrong. What I have to do is down here on the Media Explorer, you can see where the BPM is, and it'll say like this one is maybe 79.998. So what you have to do before you bring in the sample, you have to change your BPM and then bring in the sample. Another reason to do this is so that your grid lines match up with the full length. It makes it easier when it comes to dealing with slicing and stuff, because I'll use different grids and I'm just kind of enlarging it a little bigger. This is really the main bus, but Reaper has a shortcut for bus 01, 02, 03. And so when I want a bus separate that I can do things, I don't really do too much processing on the master track. So we know we got here's our kick. Now this does take some work, but you wouldn't be doing music production if you didn't enjoy doing it, because it is work. I might be able to use that just as a slice. And you just got to determine on what each piece should sound like. Could leave the 3 in, because it would be a different thing here. So okay, I don't know how far I'm going to slice this. With Reaper, you can slice each section and then you can play with it. And I think I'm gonna just end it right here, because the line's right there. So we'll do that. We can take that out. So basically we have maybe like half of a bar. My only concern is I always like to keep it near the grid line. Now if you hit Alt with and you go down to the bottom right, you'll have a hand, and then you can stretch. And a little bit of stretch isn't going to hurt anything. Okay, so now you're going, okay, now what? Well, you're going to want to keep your kick, because the kick always hits on that first beat. Now if you hit Alt, you'll see the arrows going both direction, and you can do that too, and there's a change right there. Now I think you have to change this because that's part of the original there. So let's see what we want to change this to. That's not going to work because you can tell it's, yeah, no, that's not going to work. Let's see. No, let's come up to here. And you just gotta play with each of them. Each slice is the loop. But you hit Alt and you can go through the whole loop and change things. Oh no, that didn't work. Let's see what we can do here. I don't want the double. That's not gonna work either because that's gonna be a double snare. Nah, unless I. Let's see. I think I'm going to bring this a little more further up so that it's more closer together. There's too much of a gap there. And you just have to just play with things. This here isn't working out though. Okay, let's loop this thing. Come on, loop. There we go. This doesn't have a lot of material in it. Some drums will have a lot more than this to play with. Okay, so that's what I've created. Let's make another loop. And then I'm going to bring this in so we can compare. Well, first of all, that's longer, but it should match about right there. No, almost. And so we can just test things out. So here's the original. Oh wait, it would help if I bus it. And here's mine. Looks like I need to do some more work. How about we do, well, you got that there, but what if I reverse it? Sometimes you can reverse sounds too. That's not bad. You might want it to be, you hit control and you see your arrows change, and so you can kind of do that. I might want that as a, that's not bad. Okay, let's try this now. Okay, let's see what. And when I look, okay, I got that different from the original, that there, but it's a little further up, which I think is, that's kind of, oh, I know why. Aha, we don't have things matched up. That doesn't help. There we go. So I got that there, I put that in there, I got that there. You know, you might want to keep the basic rhythm of the drums, but fine alterations to put in it. There's not much I can do with the three kicks hitting together unless I really want to get really creative, which sometimes I do. I wonder if we could, let's see, I don't know how this works. No. No, that didn't work. Well, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's try something here. Let's try. This here just needs to be a little bit more louder. It's really important to work on your samples. I got a lot of free samples, but if someone else also has those free samples, I write a song, they write a song, we use the sample in the song. The other person does a content ID. YouTube authorism goes through their AI and they find mine has the same sample, different song, and then I get hit. Either the video stays up, doesn't get monetized, I get a copyright claim. It's becoming a real mess. A lot of musicians are not using Splice anymore because of it. Here's the original. Here's my version. And then if I like the 3 beats, so it's really hard to want to move that out of the way. But if I wanted to, I probably would just maybe have the snare hits twice. But I don't know about that. No, no, that didn't work. Bad idea. Bad idea. Now for synth and piano and other type of sounds that you'll come up with, it might be a good idea to splice them up and play them on finger drumming pad. I got a chord pad controller. Just, it depends on what you created as a synth. That's a real hard issue because we all use the same chords. So you're going to have to experiment with that. Try delays on your leads, pads, keys. So happy slicing. Change your samples around. Work your synths and piano and keys. I would cover, but that is where you start bringing in delays, noise gates, and effects to start manipulating it. And then you got to watch out for muddy frequencies or too much resonance where it's too harsh. It can be a problem, but it's all fun work. So have fun at work, and I'll see you on the next video.